Hello and good morning from Malta. It's the day of the big final, the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest of Malta, where Malta selects their entry to the Eurovision Song Contest. And as every year, Malta puts in an act from another country. Like last year we had Simplas here from Switzerland and Angoon from France. This year we have a representative again from Switzerland. It's Christopher from the Heilsarmee. Good morning, Christopher, how are you?
Hey, good morning, JP. I'm fine. We're all fine. We're not here with a complete band, but we're gonna do fine.
Fantastic. So the band will be performing tonight all together?
Yeah, well, no, we're gonna be only three of us. You know, like Emil, for example, this grade age, 94, we just have to say, okay, we can stay at home for some time because it's just too much for him to fly around, and so we're gonna do it in three. Yeah.
For how long are you going to be on the islands of Malta?
Not too long. We arrived yesterday in the evening. We had a little time today to walk around and have a look. Yesterday we went out to eat. So tomorrow I guess we're gonna go to the Citadel and see the older part of Malta and just spend some time there. And we're gonna fly back in the afternoon, 3-4 o'clock.
Fantastic. We saw you winning the national final with a huge victory.
Yeah.
With as part of Heilsarmee or Salvation Army and the song You and Me. Of course, it's been in the news that the rules of EBU requesting you to change the name and also your outfit.
Yeah.
So did you think of a new name, and how will you be performing?
I knew this question was coming.
So I hope you prepared an answer.
Well, of course we're thinking about it. We have about 5-6 names which really think, well, this could do, and actually we're just in a process of deciding which really we want to choose for Malta. For Malmö, of course, sorry. But we're gonna make a little secret of it. So, and the uniform, well, we're gonna have to change it too. But this really is gonna be something we only want to present once on stage in Malmö. So that's really, we're gonna really take it till the end. It's gonna be a secret. So, well, we really try to surprise people.
I'll just tell you that the CD will be on release of Eurovision way beforehand, and then the title and the name of your band has to be known.
Yes, that's gonna be the case anyway. So, I mean, already today, in fact, we would like to have to compete with the new name, but well, we're not that far again because we say we have to get a whole concept, and it's gonna to be good and not just choose a name out of the air and yeah.
Of course.
So it's gonna take some time.
So when can we expect the name roughly? There must be a deadline sometime. Huh?
Yeah, of course, but I rather wouldn't say a date because, you know, in Switzerland they're quite they're looking all the time for it. Course, so the press is coming up every day. So have you already chosen a name? And we have to say, oh no, not yet. So let us some time. And if I say a date now, they're gonna look your video and they're gonna come that day. They're gonna say,
Christopher said.
Christopher said today is the day. So I rather don't say anything.
From which part of Switzerland are you from?
Bern. So it's all around.
That
Bern.
explains the slowness.
Oh, come on.
Because we have a saying, I'm from Germany, and we have a saying that when you tell a joke to a person from Bern on a Friday, on Sunday he will laugh.
Most of the time that's the case.
Fantastic. Have you been able to visit any other countries to promote your Eurovision entry?
Yeah, we had the possibility to go to Ukraine to present it. Unfortunately, because of all the stuff like name change, uniform change, and all this, we had to say, okay, we can't go right now because it wasn't even sure we would participate in Malmö. So we had to let this one go. But it's even more a joy to be here now and to do this.
To be in sunny Malta, and it's always nice to come back.
Yes, it is.
Of course. Your musical background, what inspired you to go and put in a song to the national final in Switzerland? And did you actually think you're going to be the one representing your country?
Well, musical background, I have to admit, I didn't do much of pop. So the most I did was modern gospel singing, like lots of funk and soul flowing into it. And really, when we went to the final in Switzerland, we never expected to win, and we never at all expected to win that high. That was really amazing.
But why did you submit the song? Why did you? What triggered you? What made you curious to send the song?
Well, it really was, for me, it was like a huge adventure. I was always a bit, like, what can I say? Like, in the last year I was a bit smiling upon Eurovision Song Contest because I thought there's too much made out of the show and the music is losing its place in some way. So I think my ambition was just to go there, not to make the biggest show, but just to try to convince people with the emotion behind the music. So for me it was really that thing which triggered me and said, okay, try it.
Fantastic. Now tell us a bit about this song itself, You and Me, which actually has the same title as last year's Dutch entry, You and Me by John Franke. So You and Me, what is the song, your song all about?
Yeah, well, it's all about relationships, in fact. It's all about relationships between people, and in a second place you could take it to as a relationship between you and God. So it's, I mean, you always could interpret a love song in this way. So most importantly, it's to say, if you lose your ground, if you lose everything, you have to keep firm on your relationships.
Okay. The Heilsarmee or Salvation Army, when did you found the band?
Well, we founded it for this occasion.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we didn't have too much time prior to go to the Swiss finals, well, we weren't even sure to get there, because in Switzerland you have an internet vote prior to go to the finals, and that was already the first step to be taken, and it was a huge surprise for us to be in these 9 bands going to the finals, so well, it's okay.
Being bombarded by the little nuts from the trees here.
Yeah.
All right, how happy are you to go to Sweden?
Oh, very happy.
Are you not scared?
No, why should I?
Because it's 100 and something million people watching it.
Great. No, I mean, I'm a musician. I mean, I like having people watching what I do, and I like to really try to pass over a message by what I do. So, I mean, it's a great scene there. It's a great stage. That's gonna be a bit frightening, I guess, because even if I do lots of music, you're not used to be on such a big stage. But the fact having 120 million people watching it on TV isn't that important. I mean, what's really important for me is more like the people being there on place, and having a hall filled up with, I don't know, 6,000-7,000 people. It's more impressive for me than to have the TV cameras around. So, yeah.
That's amazing. Christopher from the Heilsarmee, fantastic to meet you again, and we wish you all the best of luck, of course.
Thank you.
In Malmö, in Sweden, representing Switzerland. Sinplas were there last year. Did they tell you any advice for what you should do, what you shouldn't do?
No, not really. But I guess we're gonna ask them. I mean, now we still have 5 months to go, and so we have time for that. I'm sure we're gonna meet again with them, and I'm gonna ask them some things. That's for sure. We have one guy who just been working with us, who was in not Baku. Where was it? With Michael von der Heide.
Okay, yeah.
So some years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I guess. And he was in the team there. He was the background singer. So he worked with us for this adventure, and he told us some advice and some tips. So pretty good setup.
Fantastic. So that's it. I want to know one more thing. After Eurovision, will you continue doing Heilsarmee?
Well, we're gonna see. I mean, it's a really cool troupe. It's extremely interesting to be on the road together, especially with these great differences in ages. You know, like as I said, Emil 94 years, Michel is about 50, and Katrina also. I'm 32, Jonas 23, and Sarah 20. So it's very exciting to be part of a group which has so many different aspects just of life coming into it. You know, different experiences, and it's very cool to share this together and to have this experience. Yeah.
Amazing. All the best of luck. We'll see you in Malmö.
Thank you.
And have a whole pile of tours around Europe to promote your song.
We're gonna try to do that. Of course.
Fantastic. Christopher, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, GP.